friends, and welcome back to my channel. I have been a busy bee, working on lots of different holiday crafting items. I'm actually halfway in between working on this one right here. I wanted to kind of share with you what I've been doing, and because I've been making a lot of these for my Etsy shop, and I haven't done a full tutorial on these per se. I have done similar ones before in previous videos, but I'm going to kind of give you an overview of what I've been making. I've been using a lot of vintage items and combining them together and making these cute little vintage inspired displays or Christmas groupings. I don't even know what to call them. They're not really collages. They're like these little just cute Christmas displays. So before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, subscribe to my channel, turn on that little notifications bell so you're notified whenever I post a new video. All right, so quickly, let's get showing you what we're doing and what we're working on. I apologize for all the mess. Like I said, Christmas has exploded here in my work room and I just have no space for anything and I have so much stuff going on. So I am making these cute little displays, these little like dioramas, or I guess that's what you could call them. Let me show you one that I finished already. Okay, so I brought over a few since I have quite a few here that I've done already. Now, my inspiration for these was I have been getting the mystery surprise bags from the Goodwill, and I've been every time I see one, I will pick one up. And what that is, basically, it's a big bag of just assorted Christmas themed items and ornaments and decorations that Goodwill puts in a big bag, and then you pay one price for the bag and you can kind of see what's in there, but a lot of times there's a lot of stuff like hidden inside that you don't know what it is, so it's kind of like a mystery bag, and I really love it. I've been having so much fun getting them. I've been literally buying 1 or 2 a week and then just using everything in the bag in Christmas decorations. So that was kind of my inspiration as to where I was getting the items. I wanted to use a lot of the items up. I wanted to utilize or upcycle ornaments that had been maybe broken, or things that I normally wouldn't use, like on my Christmas tree or in my home decor. So I kind of have been grouping all of these things together and making these little like dioramas. And this is just one that I'm going to show you. I have multiple of them. I'll show you a few of them, but this one right here, I think is super cute. This is like my pink angel, and she is an original 1970s flocked angel ornament, and she came in a box of, I found a box of vintage ornaments. It was an old stock that had never been opened, and there was like 12 or 16 different flocked ornaments, and she just happens to be one. So I kind of added her to this little it was a little paper or cardboard round gift box, and I had bought a bag of these little gift boxes from the Goodwill. There was a whole bunch of different ones in there. Can't remember if I posted a video on that one or not. I did a haul video, and if I hadn't posted it yet, I'm probably going to be posting it. So go ahead and watch that one next if you haven't seen it. But this was actually the very first one that I did. And so I just used the box, which the box was kind of my inspiration for the colors. I loved the hot pink and gold pattern. And so basically what I did was I decorated the box a little bit more than what it was. I added a lot of ribbon. I added some flowers. I added some pom-poms. I took some Dollar Tree supplies, like these gold snowflakes. Actually, they're wooden. I spray painted them gold. And then that is a little gold sticky snowflake. I stuck them together. And then I just made a collage of stuff to kind of display my little pink angel here. So I used some vintage silk threaded Christmas balls. I used some little peppermints. I used some little gold ornaments, some bells, some small gold bells. Just put everything together and hot glued it all on to the lid. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't the lid, because I glued the lid on the back of this one. Some of them I put the lid on top and placed the items on the top of the lid. And then some of them I made like a base for my items to sit on. This one I actually made like a little cardboard base and glued that. I don't know if you can see. It's pretty well hidden. Everything is pretty well camouflaged and finished. And I used some lace and some little pom-pom balls on this one. But this is one of them. And I'm trying to decide, these have been up in my Etsy shop, but I'm trying to decide if they don't go, I might actually donate some of them to my son's school for their holiday teachers Christmas party, and I'll donate them for all of the teachers at his school. So I'm thinking I might do that. Because I was kind of late in the game with getting these together and up there in my shop. So anyhow, this is one of them. You can definitely go check out my shop and see if I do have any of them still available. It's Shop Wicked Vintage on Etsy. So, and I will put a link in the description below. Here's another one that I did, and this is a flocked vintage Santa Claus. He came in that same packet as the angel, and he is from the 70s. And I made this cute little chimney, and I just made that out of cardstock. I used another little gift box from the Dollar Tree. This was in that same grab bag full of gift boxes. And then I used a little doily and some fake snow and some pom-poms. And then I had a cute little sleigh that came from the dollar store, so I put that on here as well. I also printed up some of these really cute vintage miniature Christmas games, and they're board games, and they're real board games, but I shrunk them down to miniature size, and so I made these cute little board games. So there's the Rudolph board game right there. I have a couple more back here. Here's the Santa special delivery. I don't want to take these out of the bag because they're kind of hard to get back in the bag, but you can see it's like an actual box, and I printed it up and cut it out on my Cricut, and yeah, make sure I can fit them both in there. Here's another one called the Christmas game right there. So real games, but shrunk down into miniature size. And he's got his little Naughty or Nice book there. So this is another one that I did, which super cute. I'm working on one right now. This one is a little different. This one is a gold box. You can see the box had this really cool star on the lid, and I really liked the shape of the box, so I actually did like a little platform. I made like another little base for everything to sit on because I wanted to display this lid because the lid was really cool. And then I just added some little pom-pom ribbon that went around the outside of the lid, and put some miniature garland on the inside, some little bottle brush trees. I have some more little miniature pom-poms, little miniature ornaments. This is an original vintage egg that was turned into an ornament. Now I had found a bag that had a bunch of these eggs. I found a bag that had a bunch of these eggs in them, but a lot of them, the pieces were taken out of the inside of these eggs. So what I did was I just printed up some cute little vintage scenes, and these are two little vintage reindeer. And I put one on the inside of the egg with some little tinsel and a little bell, so you can kind of like see her inside that egg. And then I did another one right here in front of the trees, and then just again added some ribbon. I did some stamping on the background so it looks like a reindeer back there with some ink, and then decorated the back a little bit. I did use a pink doily on this one that went around the edge, so I thought this was really cute. And this little base right here that the egg is sitting on is was a vintage napkin ring, and I had a set, but it wasn't a complete set, so I used it in here. So it was, I only had 3 of them, not 4. So I thought it worked out really cute in this one. And then I have another one right here. This one's a smaller one. This one, both of these little flocked bears are vintage as well, and a vintage bottle brush tree back there, and some little vintage candy canes, and some peppermints and small ornaments. And I just did like a little vintage candy cane print that he's hanging, he's holding on a stick. And I covered the lid on this one so you can see. And this is actually an House of Lloyd vintage tin that I use. This is from 1988, and it's got the teddy bear motif on it. So Another really cute one. And I have one more that I'm going to show you. Like I said, I have quite a few of these done, but I'm trying to show you just different ones. Let me show you the one that I'm actually going to give to Jameson's teacher. Now this is one of the bigger ones that I did. This one I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. You can see it. I used an old crayon box, and it was a Christmas crayon box from 1992. I actually found this at Goodwill bins. In one of the bins, I picked it up. I was like, you know, that will be perfect for a teacher's gift. So I did the same kind of thing. I used a vintage wooden ornament right here, which is a little clown on a block. I used some crayons. I used some more ornaments and bells, another vintage silk threading, and then these cute little presents. Those came in one of those mystery bags from Goodwill. More vintage bulbs. That's a little vintage bulb right there. And then on the back, I incorporated the lid. I took and made like a plate that went on the back side of the lid and put some paper that, you know, the kids can learn to write on. I thought that was super cute on there. You know, it was just really different. I wanted to decorate the back as well as the front so she can keep this at her desks and, you know, have it for the holiday season. I thought that was just fun and festive and different. Oh, and I did put a little bottle brush tree with some little pom-pom decorations on there and hung a little 1, 2, 3. I had some little numbers that I hung on the top as well. So that one came out really cute, but this one is going to Jameson's teacher. So that is what I am working on today. I am working on another one, and I'm just going to kind of show you what I'm doing. I'm just going to play the video while I go ahead and work so you guys can just watch and follow along. So what I'm working on right now is this one right here. This is a tin that I got from Trader Joe's. It's their Danish butter cookies. And by the way, these are amazing. They are like my favorite brand. I love the Danish style Christmas butter cookies anyhow, but I especially love the Trader Joe's one. So if you haven't tried them, definitely go try them. So what I did for this one was I just took the lid, and the lid pops right off on this one. I took the lid and I added some lace just around the outside with a little velvet ribbon. And then I took some of that snow. It's the decorative sheet snow right here that has the little sparkles in it. It's the snow that you can like lay out if you do like a Christmas village or something. And I just glued that right to the top of my lid. So this is where I'm at so far. So now, like I said, I'm going to just get working and you guys can just watch, and I will show you what it looks like when it's all done. here is the one that I just completed. Jameson decided he wanted to give this one to one of the teachers at school. So I think it turned out really cute. We put a tag on it and lots of little glass bulbs. Just kind of look all the way around. Here's one of those Dollar Tree trees. I've had those in my stash for a long time. This is a little vintage Santa. And he did have a little light here that lit up, but it broke, and it didn't work. So it was a good repurpose. All right, guys, hope you liked this video. Make sure you go check these out in my Etsy shop. I know I have quite a few of them that are gone, but I am adding to my shop daily. So be sure to check it out. And there's lots of other crafting die cuts and stuff for Christmas in there as well. And the link for it will be in the description below. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stick around for more videos to come, and we will see you again real soon. Take care.